Hey guys, Carl Cooper here with OnTheBlack.com with a quick Q&A. Today's question comes from Point Hates Life, and the question is, how do you still believe after watching this team slowly downfall? It's hard to believe right now as a fan. Well, first let me say that I'm very realistic when it comes to these types of things, and the Mets are 7.5 games out right now. They're in 4th place in the division, and they have an uphill battle. And quite frankly, they're in trouble right now. As I said in my last video, I thought that if the Mets could come out and play good on this road trip, especially against the Phillies and the Braves, they could put themselves right back in the race and be in the mix of things in the NL East. Now, after last night, it's kind of hard to see them turning things around on this road trip. But again, that was one game, so let's see how they do. In terms of still believing, I can understand why some fans are very frustrated with this team right now. They haven't played good winning baseball in over a month. The organization did nothing at the trade deadline. You can argue whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but the perception is that since they didn't do anything, that they're really not trying to improve this team and help them win this year. And again, that's just a perception. You can argue whether or not it was good or not, whether or not they did anything at the trade deadline. And then also, over these last 2 games, they've really played uninspiring baseball. You had the Hall of Fame game at home against the Diamondbacks where they just got trounced by them 14-1. And then last night, first game on the road trip, everybody knows that this is an important road trip for the Mets, and they just looked lifeless. They looked dead out there on the field. They were out-hustled by the Braves. And, one thing you could say, you can criticize Jerry Manuel all you want to as Mets manager. One thing you could say is that he's always gotten his team to play hard for him, for them to hustle, for them to not give up. And quite frankly, I haven't seen that in the last 2 games here. Hopefully that will change around, but again, haven't seen that in the last 2 games. So could understand the question. Hopefully that answers your question. Again, there's still, that was just 1 game last night on this road trip. They could somehow figure out how to turn this around tonight and have a good road trip. They could put themselves right back in this race. Now, you could question whether or not that's going to happen. There are no signs pointing to that's going to happen, but we will see. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you soon.